we're back. We're back. It's another Saturday. The weather is getting better.
I know, right?
Woo,
Woo.
you
And
know what? It's actually
FYI,
1 year in it since we had the lockdown, right? It's like officially this week.
yeah,
1 year we're into lockdown, and we're
yeah.
back again. It's Easter weekend. It's the resurrection of Christ.
I was
You
going to
know.
say more importantly, but I won't say more importantly. But second importantly, it's also my birthday month, FYI.
Oh, you was going to put yourself before Christ.
No, that's not what I said. That's not. I don't want Mummy Rose to come for me. That's not what I said.
Goodness. It won't
Second,
just be Mummy Rose. Some of these listeners out here are born again. But nah, yeah, it's your birthday. When's your birthday?
birthday
Sorry.
month, man. Third weekend in April. My God's grace, I
That's
would have
not
got my
really
lashes done. I would have got my
Gotta
lashes
have your
by then.
done. Gotta have your lashes done.
Hopefully,
For
if Boris
your birthday.
allows. If Boris allows. What you asked me? What am I doing for my birthday?
Yeah.
Are we gonna put us out there like that? No.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. I'm sure we'll get an invite. Only
No,
6
remember
people.
for Boris, yeah, you have to be part of this 5, really. Yeah, me plus
Oh,
5.
because you're the 6th, isn't it?
Yeah.
I read something here that weddings are back on, and there's only 6 people invited, and I was confused. Does that include the bride and the groom?
I think it would be, you know. I honestly think
Maybe.
it would be because it has to be 6 together. So not including the officiator, but yeah, so the
Okay.
bride and groom and then 4 witnesses basically.
Okay. So it's either you're really, really in love and you just want to get married regardless of who's there or not, or boy.
I'm not gonna lie, I've said this because my sister-in-law was meant to get married last year May, and she's actually have to push it back until next year.
2025.
What year are we in now? 2021, 2022. So she pushed her wedding back 2 years because of this pandemic. But I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have just done it, you know. I would have just done it as soon as I could. I would have just done it.
I would have just done it and had a big wedding, like the party
That's it.
part after.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
would have gone down to the registrar and just did it, and then had a big party hoo-ha after, because that's like 2 years or 3 years of your life that's been delayed. You could have had a child by now. You could have done whatever. You know, obviously, I'm not talking about your sister-in-law, but what if now your husband gets crushed over, or your husband to be, and you haven't even enjoyed a little bit of my. I'm extreme, innit?
I know, right? Flipping hell.
Okay, what if it makes somebody else on that social distancing walk?
On that note, let's talk about today's topic. On that note.
Yes, it falls right into the topic, doesn't it?
See how God works.
Oh my God, guys! Good morning, good morning, good morning. Another episode of Coffee Morning Laughter. It's your girl Shields. And who are you?
I'm Michelle. I'm not going to sing for you. It's Shell. I'm here.
It's just Shell. It's me and Shell. We're back again, guys. Happy Saturday. And so as weather is changing, I'm encouraging everybody to start drinking iced coffees. Yes.
Ooh,
That's what.
yeah.
Yeah, them iced coffees. Yeah, so pick up one or make one at home even. Yeah, so as Michelle said, that little conversation beforehand leads us straight into the topic of this week. Yeah, it's on social media. You've all seen it. You've all heard it. And if you haven't heard it, what rock are you living under? Let me know. Yeah, or have you even got the website, or have you even got have you got Wi-Fi, whatever they call it? Have you got the internet?
No, I'm gonna stick up for my husband because Dan is not on social media, so
but he knows about it.
I don't think he does unless I've pulled it up. I think I might have showed him the video. I might have showed him the video of the guy talking about himself.
Of course you showed him the video.
Yeah, I did. No, I did.
Yeah, of course you showed him the video. Like, of course, I'm not Dan. I love Dan.
But don't abuse my husband, actually.
I love Dan, but I don't think Dan will know about Derrick.
Oh no, he wouldn't.
So guys, Michelle, hit us. I know Michelle's always the best one to give us a little bit of intro to what we're talking about.
Well, I don't know the guy's surname, but basically there's this guy
Derrick
on
Jackson.
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 Was it Jackson? Okay, so
Yeah.
Derrick Jackson. He is I don't know who gave him this title, but he is I'll call him
Self-made.
self-made, self-proclaimed relationship advisor, marriage counselor. I don't even know. Guru. That's it.
You
So
name it.
I don't know how many years ago it was, but he basically came up with this slogan. I actually found this out after the whole scandal, but he came up with the slogan, "Black men don't cheat." Yeah. I know, right? See, irony. Yeah. So he came up with this slogan, "Black men don't cheat." And you know, as the title says, it was just something to promote a kind of awareness that, you know, not all black men cheat, or black men shouldn't be known for cheating. You know, black men don't cheat. / however many years. It's
And
now
don't
come
forget,
out.
he's built his brand
He's
around
built
him
this brand.
being the perfect husband,
Yeah.
understanding women, fighting for women's rights in relationship, promoting, saying to women to leave if their men are cheating on them, if their husbands are not treating them right. He's advised a lot of people over the years through that car of his that he sits in.
I was
You know,
gonna
he
wait.
sits in.
I've never actually watched any of his videos.
Oh, I used to follow him, yeah,
Oh,
and then
really?
I used to follow him on Instagram, yeah. Then I used to find that he used to be too loud. Like, he used to be loud. He used to shout. Whenever I used to go on to, whenever when you're scrolling, yeah, and
Yeah.
then you've got the volume on, and then it's like,
Automatic.
I was like, what's going on, people? And I was just like, then I went out for dinner with a couple of friends, yeah. This was years ago, and they know who they are, yeah. They're keeping up with their Chemjeekers. Yeah, you know who you are. I went out with a couple of friends, and they were like, how can you listen to that guy, man? He chats so much crap, plus he shouts. So when they said he shouts, that's the only thing that stuck in my mind, yeah. And I noticed he shouted, so I unfollowed him. Plus, I got tired of the self-righteousness preaching. Yeah,
Well,
self-righteousness
back to
preaching.
it. Back to
Yeah.
it. So now forward fast. I don't know how many years. Randomly, I believe he's come out with a video this week in which he has said that there were rumors circulating about him basically cheating before him and his wife got married and whilst in the marriage.
Them rumors were not fake.
Well,
They
they're
were
not
received as rumors.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not
yeah.
Adele. Rumor has it. Yeah, it's real.
Like Jennifer Lopez, I'm real.
She
Hey,
sang. She sang.
you got me.
She sang. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna give out a present to anybody who can just like type in Michelle sang. Yeah. Oh God. Come on, say nothing.
so the guy, yeah, so he came out and basically said the rumors around him cheating were in fact real. And in the video is very odd. If for those of us who have seen the video, he's there, sat there with his wife. They're holding hands like really tightly, and it's just
No,
him.
he's holding her hand really tightly.
He's holding her hand really tightly, and she'll help me out. What does he say in the video? So
Basically, go on.
my take was that he was almost like, by the end of it, it was like he was, I don't want to say he was blaming God, but he basically said because he became a Christian and he got all these, like basically the women that he cheated on were basically tests or from the devil or something like that.
I'm going to come to that part, yeah, because obviously I'm going to come to that part. I'm going to talk about the part of God, yeah, but because I'm going to come to that part when we get there, yeah, because I am tired. When I say tired, or should I say tired, yeah, I am tired, yeah, of so-called men of God, yeah, doing wrong and then putting it on God and saying the blood of Jesus will cover me.
Hey,
you understand what I mean, yeah? And then their poor wives or poor partners, whatever, yeah, or the church having to just say, yeah, grace is sufficient. No,
it was a test
people,
from the.
Yeah, people do wrong and hide under God. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, it's not that. Sometimes you have your own choice. Yeah, The Bible clearly tells us, yeah, guys, I'm not preaching this morning, I'm just making it clear, yeah. The Bible clearly says, if we're believing in the Bible, yeah, that you have free will. I
Yeah.
lie. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
free will, yeah. You know when you've done wrong, yeah. So now imagine if I
Uh,
went out and murdered somebody, yeah, and I killed the person, then I come back and say, yeah, I know I did it, but God's grace is sufficient. You know that day I was just sleepwalking. What? After how many murders? Do you
Yeah.
understand what I mean? Yeah. So what I find is, yeah, and I don't know if if it's an escapism, yeah, and what the church or Christianity has created, or even religion itself, not just Christianity, that because I see even other religions that have messed up ideas, yeah, that and people sit under the covering of the holy books,
The umbrella.
or
Yeah.
yeah, the umbrella of like, I've prayed to God, I've gone before God, we've gone to God, and and these wives come up like they're brainwashed, like my
Mhm.
husband has gone before God, he's been sanctified, he's been da 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 da, and I'm
Yeah.
just
Woman
thinking,
did.
no, because let's be real, all the way real. I'm not trying to say to people right now, go and divorce your partners. I'm not saying that, guys.
Mm.
Please, please, please don't quote me on that. But the Bible does actually give room to say if you have been defiled, if the marriage has been defiled through sexual or like through the sin of the body,
Mm.
yeah, adultery, whatever, yeah, you can step out and leave the marriage.
Okay. I
You
didn't even.
don't have, yeah, you can get a divorce on those grounds. But
Oh.
if you choose to stay, you're choosing to work through it. You can
Mm.
actually divorce on the grounds of somebody has been unfaithful.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can. It's allowed. It's not
Mm.
girls allowed, but it's allowed. You-
So we didn't even go to the title. What's the title for today's episode? That was the
the
longest
title.
intro ever.
Oh, that's the podcast done, guys. Enjoy your Saturday.
See ya.
What was the title? We'll give you a title after, man. Like,
Okay.
because I I need to figure it out. Yeah. But okay. So my first question will be, Shell. Yeah. Point of discussion. We're walking around in this world like Derek. I'm so happy with my wife. He's telling the whole world that his wife is this, his wife is that. She's a virtuous woman. Yeah. You know what? People even use scriptures. He was
No.
even using the scriptures. Yeah. Proverbs 31 woman. Yeah. He was describing his wife as, yeah. And then it was like, okay, so I was now questioning if this woman, and if you're such a perfect man, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to portray yourself as in this world, yeah, why do you cheat? And my question is, why do people cheat? That's my first point that I really want to discuss. Why do people cheat? Because if I'm happy in what I am in, yeah, and if I'm saying to you, you're the love of my life, I want to be with you, blah blah blah, you know, I want to know why do people cheat? For real, for real.
I don't know. So for me, you got to break it down. Obviously, there's men and women, and I think from I don't want to say my experience because I've never cheated, but I've been cheated on. Yeah.
Oh, Pele.
I'm not gonna lie. There's times I've thought about it. There's times I've been in situations where I'm like, listen, this guy, and it's not with my husband, but this guy.
Please, like, let's be clear on that.
Disclaimer, yeah, Dan is doing good. But I think there have been times, where I have been in like, where actually I've been cheated on so many times. I had one guy, a girl called me up. Me and the guy went clubbing with his friends. He met a girl at the club that I was at with him. Yeah, took
Yeah.
her number. I didn't see it, obviously. She then called me up. I caught them once. I caught them twice. She then called me
What
up
do you mean you caught them? Let's be
like,
clear.
like I went for his phone or but either way, the
Me, I
third
thought you caught
time,
them in the act.
no, never caught them in the act. I never saw the girl. I never met the girl. But
Yeah.
she called me up and was like, listen, I'm sleeping with your boyfriend. I'm not going to stop.
Sounds
What,
like your
what,
movie.
what do you say to that?
Michelle, yeah, you are literally the DH of life. Yeah.
What the
Somebody can
what?
call your T-Mobile, yeah.
What do you say to that? Like literally, what do you say to that?
So, somebody called your phone
I said, I'm sleeping with your boyfriend. I'm not going to stop. Because I was like,
and you
just
carried on seeing him. And you carried on seeing
I'm
him.
not even gonna lie, guys. I don't want to lie to you. I did. This was the one.
You're
This
a
was the
mug,
one.
yeah,
This
and they
was.
drink
I know.
coffee
This was.
from you.
No, this is the relationship when he tried to get violent. That's when I left. That's
Okay.
when. Yeah, it's the same relationship, but
At least you had sense to leave at some
I know,
point.
right? But
Yeah, boy.
boyfriend, I'm not gonna stop. And you just think, God, what am I doing here? What do I do next? What do you do?
Well, babes, yeah. When somebody calls my phone and says to me, "I'm sleeping with your boyfriend," I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, I feel like, thank God you've told me, because I'm gonna stop now.
I think that should be the name of the podcast. This episode.
I'm sleeping with your boyfriend. I'm not gonna stop. I just feel like, the blood of Jesus, help me. Like, babes, how can you let? You don't respect yourself. You didn't respect
I
yourself,
know
did you?
at the time, I think definitely, and I say that with my full chest. There's in no
Yeah.
such
And her
situation.
chest is full, boy. All that milk.
Thank you, Sheila. That is not something I would see myself in now. But I think at the time, I was young, low self-esteem. I didn't know about respect and, what a relationship should be, and what love is. That wasn't love. Him telling me I'm loving you, I'm sorry, I'm weak, I'm this, I'm that. It was a nonsense. That's not love. So it's
Okay, so I'm
yeah.
still gonna slow it back to
Mm.
why do people cheat?
So I think men.
From your viewpoint.
From my viewpoint, I think men cheat because literally it's not even. I think it's just literally a physical. It's a physical issue that they literally just can't. I don't want to put it simply, but they can't keep it in their pants. Yeah, that that they're just. I don't want to say they're weak, but I think they're not thinking about the consequences and they just want it all.
Okay,
And
do you think us women, yeah, believing that or even uttering those words that you've just said, yeah, makes men believe that it's okay? Because trust me, yeah, there are women who have a high sex drive. Yeah.
But they
And
with one person.
but they keep to one person. They're not saying, "Oh, I was just itching and I couldn't resist it entering me."
Ah, God.
I'm
TMI.
just saying, because you've just said, yeah, they can't keep it in their pants. But how comes the woman can keep the whatever up? Fair enough, it's different. People are made differently. Men, we're all gonna say the same answer. Men are all beings. They see something. They're hunters. All these things that books have taught us, or what society has taught us. Actually, what we've allowed to penetrate within us to believe. Yeah, because what the mind has taken in on board as we've grown up. Because we've even got parents that will say to you, if you're gonna leave your husband for cheating on you, you better pray there's another man on the corner.
I know,
Yeah,
right? I know. That's
because
a cultural thing. Yeah.
because they'll be like, men do it all the time. What's your problem? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the what's that word when you have more than one wife?
Polygamous.
Polygamous relationships. Yeah, they were renowned in Africa at one point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's like, not to be rude, yeah, a lot of like my Nigerian friends. Yeah, I had an ex-boyfriend once, yeah, and he was telling me that his dad had loads of kids,
But no,
and
there's the religious aspect as well. So my understanding as well is that Islam allows for you to have like
5
potentially,
wives
several wives.
if you can look after them each. There's a clause in it. Yeah?
There's a
You can't be getting Fatima, getting Najma, and then getting Fazina and saying, I can't look after you, but I'm gonna have 5 wives.
you know.
guys.
You always got to take it there. Damn.
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying. But if anybody's out there that is Muslim, can you correct me? Yeah, you've got to actually show that you can care for these women and meet their needs. And sometimes I've heard, like, if you have a brother and your brother passes away and he leaves a wife behind, it's for you as the brother now to take on
You
responsibility
have to,
for that wife. Yeah, but you've got to be able to, if you want to now have wives for luxury pleasures or whatever, say you got 5 wives, you have to be able to afford them. You
Mm.
can't be having five wives and you're all living in a flat in Peckham, under one bedroom,
One bedroom flat. No, but do you know what it
or
is?
you're in Taffy
Saw,
Park
though,
somewhere.
I saw a guy on social media, and
Yeah.
he speaks quite a lot. He's a very well spoken guy, but he says that he
Yeah.
believes actually science, if we go back into the dark ages, whatever, that science does not actually not allow, but it actually doesn't say, or that it says that men are not built for um
One woman.
for one woman. That's what his point is.
That's his.
Loads of people came at him left, right, and centre, just saying, "Look, you're chatting crap." That
Yeah.
basically it's a man's lack of self-love for themselves to be
Yeah.
spreading themselves so freely or widely,
Yeah.
and also a disrespect, a lack of love, not knowing what love is, not knowing what
Because can I
respect.
just say something on that note, Shell? Yeah.
Mm,
Because if we flip that and place it on the woman, she's now called a hoe, a slut, or
that,
whatever, whatever. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. But yet we've got this guy who Michelle says speaks so eloquently, speaks so well, saying it's okay for a man to put his deeds out.
mm,
Christina Aguilera wrote that song. Remember? Remember? She wrote that song. Yeah,
no,
you don't know it because you didn't have cable, but it's
yeah,
fine.
I
Get the
don't.
song out on. I'll get the song out on media for you
It's not
guys. Yeah.
Moulin Rouge.
No, go away, please. You.
That's the only song that came to my mind.
Oh my gosh, this song was featuring Little Kim. Yeah. Um, stand up. I don't want to sing because my voice is too good this time of the morning. My voice is too brilliant. I, I might just I might just wreck the mic. Yes, I don't want to sing to this
We'll
morning.
put it on the socials for you. Yeah.
You put on the same- She did a song. If a woman was to do what men did, that would make him either a slag or a hoe, whatever, all the names that
Mhm.
come with it, yeah. But yet Michelle has pointed out this guy who is so eloquently spoken, stating what he has stated, and it's okay. But if for a woman to have many different partners or different people around her that she's intimate with, she's labeled, right? Because
Mm,
women shouldn't do that kind of thing, yeah. And now, if I'm beckoning to the question at hand, why do people cheat? People cheat because they're selfish.
yeah. But they say though, and that's my initial point. The reasons why men cheat can be seen very differently as the reasons why a woman cheats. So
Yeah,
when a
I agree with that
woman,
completely. When
yeah,
women cheat, emotional, isn't it?
that's it. Yeah. Before
It's,
a woman actually physically goes out and physically cheats, she's already
yeah,
left that relationship emotionally, and I don't know, for whatever reason, she's not physically said, you know what, let's just be done out here, let's end this,
yeah.
but
She's already cut. She's already cut.
she's checked out.
And it takes a minute because I think when a woman cheats, yeah, it's just like it's over. Because normally when women fall for their guys or whatever, yeah, they've gone in hard. Unless your cat's later, of course. But
EastEnders, gang, gang.
oh gosh, that crap show, boy. But
Ah,
no. Sorry, I apologize. Because, a lot of people watch it, and I don't want to say to people that what you're watching is wrong. Because
thank
there's a lot of shows that I watch that people might not subscribe to. However, let's all respect each other. I'm turning a leaf. You can
you.
tell it. You can tell it's spring, boy.
And I was gonna say, and when we say let's all respect each other, it's basically you're talking to yourself. Yeah. Sheila,
Aha.
let respect people.
Touche, touche this morning, yeah. Touche. Okay, no, so serious talk, yeah, about EastEnders. I hanged out with a friend last week, and she is EastEnders mad. So
Another one, not me.
really, no, not you. Oh God, you, my sister. I think my
Bring
sister
us
belongs to EastEnders group. My sister belongs to an EastEnders group on Facebook.
I had to leave because they do too many spoilers.
Oh, okay, Pele. Yeah. Wow, wonderful.
I know
Like
that.
my friend, I can't even say her name because she's too shy. But she was like, if you're gonna be around, please don't talk during this show.
That's what I
I
say.
was like,
Yeah.
can you just stop recording it and then just watch it later because I haven't got time. But anyway, unless your cat's later, you might not want to cheat on your guy as many times as she cheated on Alfie, yeah, and then screamed down, Alfie, I love ya. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Yeah. But when women cheat, I'm sure Sonia Jackson cheated once as well. Sonia.
Martin. I don't. Is she cheating on Martin?
Did Sonia not cheat on Martin with a girl? Remember, Sonia cheated with a
Oh,
girl.
yeah. Yeah.
Naomi. I have got issues, guys. I digress. I'm back
Yeah,
in the
come
room. Yeah. Yeah. So I think women would cheat emotionally.
mm,
Women will develop an emotional attachment to somebody
for
before
the
they cheat on their partner or whatever, their husband. And I think they will be led to, because something will be lacking at home that
yeah,
meets that need. Yeah. And
yeah,
before the action is taken, it's really considered. And they say if your woman cheats on you, she's likely to leave. But what I've always found interesting is this, yeah. Um, a man can cheat on a woman and he wants forgiveness, right? Because
mm,
it wasn't that it was just, a moment. It was in a moment. It didn't mean nothing. He loves his wife, blah blah blah, etc. And then when a woman cheats, that man can't forgive her.
yeah.
He's
What's that
he's
about?
like,
That's
nah, I can't. I can't get it out of my mind. Yeah, I can't. Every time I think
yeah.
about it, I think of Frank Butcher touching you. Yeah, I can't. It can remember when Pat, EastEnders, when Roy and Pat, yeah,
Yeah.
Pat went back to Frank and Roy
Pat,
caught for, you know what I mean? Yeah, all them things there. Yeah, I'm really going on EastEnders today, innit?
but
Going
you
to
know
picking on
more
my
than you say. See?
picking up all my knowledge of EastEnders, yeah, that I learned over the last 30 years or so. But yeah, so when men cheat, it's like they want to get the forgiveness. And when
Mm,
women cheat, they can't get a forgiveness. They can't say, look, I cheated, I'm really sorry. It's like, no, you're unfaithful, you're this, you're that. Why? Why are we not judging ourselves with the same measurements?
I think there's something about what society has put on women and their sexuality and
Mm-hmm.
their ability to show it. So, if a man sleeps with loads of women, he's a big boy, he's this, he's that. Whereas if a woman gives her body, then she's X, Y, and Z. So again,
Body count.
their body count. We don't ask men about their body count, but it's really important for men to ask women their body count. Why? Where?
Mm,
So there is something about that. But do you know what I always say?
yeah.
I believe in different types of cheating. I do
Okay,
believe,
yep. Levels, yep. Agree
yeah,
with that.
levels. So like the one night stand, the flirting, the sexting, the flirting, the
The
work.
emotional cheat for me,
What's that?
it's the emotional cheat for me. Because that emotional cheat, yeah, can lead you
Mm.
to leave me.
Oh, 100%. I think, well, like I said, so there's a one night stand, but then there's
Yeah.
also the actual like relationship.
Could you
So
forgive a one and
I'm not gonna lie, me and you, I'm sure we've had this conversation. I don't like saying this out loud. I really do not like saying this out loud.
don't
But
say it then.
but I'm gonna be honest with myself. I probably would forgive. I probably
Yeah,
would forgive to try and see if we could work it out. But
yeah.
what I wouldn't forgive, there's nothing in me if he were to have like a relationship with someone that he's got a whole new girlfriend on the side, because the
Yeah.
lie, the emotional attachment that he has given to this other person, a one night
Mm.
be, not that it's an excuse, but he's gone out, he's got drunk, he's had sex, or he's kissed somebody, or he's done this, it's not right.
Whole
But
sex.
it's not
Yeah.
right, but I think I could try and see if we could work it through. But for there
Mm.
to be a whole new relationship that's planned, whenever you're going to meet her, you've lied to me. Have
Mm.
you met her family? Have you met her friends? Like,
Well, it's a bit like Khloe Kardashian when before she had Dream or whatever her baby's name is. Yeah. Um. Before I don't know her.
Tristan.
Remember when Kristen cheated on her?
No, I don't really, I don't, if it's
Oh,
not EastEnders,
you
no,
don't follow the sessions, yeah?
no, I
Yeah,
don't.
no. Guy basically cheat. Well, it came out that he had been seeing other girls, and then I think that's how Kylie and her best friend, her
Oh,
BFF for life, split up because I think they did a thing, or he
yeah,
was trying to f her as well. blah blah blah. But now, fast forward how many years later, they're
She's
back together.
mad. And then the
They're back.
sister best friends with the girl.
Nah, they're not best friends anymore. I don't even think they follow each other on social media. So sad.
When it's multiple as well, so there can be like like one night stand, but if you're having a one night stand like once a month, then bruv,
You're standing on your ones, bruv.
yeah, it's need to be standing on your ones. Yeah, we got
No,
you know.
it's true. It's true. I think for me, for people to be led to cheat, I think that I personally think some people are just really selfish. Yeah. In this circumstance, in relation to DJ Derek, I'm not judging him because I'm not God, whatever. But what I think is, I actually think
He's
he used his platform to manipulate the situation.
mm,
So he used this platform to gain whatever he needed to gain. Because imagine, like, who's gonna believe you that Derek is doing whatever he's doing? He's the relationship guru, and
of
every
all,
time
yeah.
he came to sit in that car to say, "What's happening, people? Yeah, it's Derek Jackson here. Yeah," and he'll talk to the men that are doing what they can do best in their relationships. Yeah, and he'll let them feel like crap. But yet he was doing the same things. I could never do that. I'm not perfect. There are things that I've done. There are things that I do. Yeah, and on
Mm,
the subject matters. Yeah, I just say
keep
God
quiet.
is love.
Yeah, just keep
Yeah.
quiet. God is love. Yeah,
Just keep quiet, yeah. But he's fully made a career,
yeah.
made a name for himself based on a lifestyle that he preaches, yeah, that he can't even level up to.
But there's something sort of, I don't want to say sadistic, but there's something like not quite right. Like I don't know if it's the narcissism or if it's
You
the
said it. I didn't want to bring out the word, but you
well,
said it.
yeah,
You brought out the big words, the big
yeah,
word, yeah, the
too.
N words, the N word that everybody can use. That's the N word that everybody can use.
It's the truth. The word has become
So
big.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. There is something about what was he getting from that? How could he live with himself and sit through himself if you're there preaching to people about the thing that you yourself are doing
I
wrong?
do. Are doing, yeah. I
That's
don't even want to bring the Bible into this podcast, yeah. But you without sin
what
cast,
I know, right?
cast a stone, yeah. And you should take the log out of your eye before you try to take the log out of your brother's eye. So
Um,
Derek, if you're listening to this, yeah, you should have stopped when you stopped. It's not about that you found Jesus, and now that you found Jesus, temptation came your way. No, yeah.
mm,
Everybody's been tempted, yeah, with or without Jesus.
it's
A
just it's
lie?
weird, yeah. It's just there is something really, really weird, and I don't want to say mentally, but there's just something.
I'm not gonna give him the mental bucket, because sometimes they would like to give people the ticket of mental health. Yeah,
Not
he is a narcissist.
yeah, yeah, not mental health, definitely not mental health, but it's just how wrong you must be to be. It's a bit like, I know this is extreme, but say like paedophiles who want to try and work in a nursery or a school. Yeah, scenario. That's the worst scenario. What's the difference?
Fair enough. I gotta give you that. I gotta think
Yeah,
about that one, but I gotta give you it at some
what's the
point.
difference? It's like the worst of the worst. Like, yeah, it's dodgy, it's wrong. And then to have the poor girl sitting there, you know,
Yeah, but you
it's
know what? Yeah, that again, that goes to show me the level of abuse. Yeah, and guys, yeah, listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, and listen, listen, listen. Yeah. So we're talking about abuse, isn't it? We're not talking about this. This was not like a physical abuse. Yeah, this is what you call a mental and emotional abuse. Yeah, where the person is such a good speaker. Yeah, they can convince you of anything, and that's a narcissistic person. A lot of people, I believe, and I'm saying this, we all have narcissistic characteristics about us.
mm,
Fact. Yeah. Some people's are more intensified than others, yeah. And if you recognize it within you, you should be able to control it. There are
mm,
parts of life or parts of my life where I'm just like, I can see that I've got advantage over this person or over this situation, yeah. I don't play into that advantage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You choose not to play to that advantage. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Mm,
that's you having self-control
yeah.
on over you. Yeah. But because he controls, I'm not judging the relationship, by the way, even if it sounds like I am. Yeah. But I feel like he really had her like whopped to the point that you came on national TV in a bonnet or national website, yeah, in a bonnet, and even that jumper you're wearing is not even straight.
Oh God.
It's embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed?
It was a lot.
No. And
Yeah.
the thing is that this is what I found interesting. Yeah, he then says, my wife is, laid back. So I like my wife. Blah blah blah. All these things that he says. Yeah, she's a simple woman, as you can see. She's not really whatever, whatever. Like, she's not a snake in that regard. Yeah, even when she speaks on her own, you can tell she's a mild woman. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, and that's not to say there's nothing wrong with it, yeah. But it was interesting to me to look at the women he was sleeping
I was
with.
about to say, what did he show? Was there any pictures?
Yes, there was pictures,
Oh,
yeah. I'm
really?
talking, I'm talking about inches, yeah, hair flowing, yeah.
Really?
I'm talking about those girls that drink tummy tea, whatever there's tummy teas, yeah, on Instagram. Do you know what I mean, yeah? So
So
obviously you've got a type.
everything, so everything that his woman is not,
He
that's
went
what he
for.
was
So
with.
obviously you've got a type, bro. Yeah, and you're keeping and his wife is not Butters.
No, she's
Yeah,
not.
she's not Butters at all. If she was to spice herself up and do that makeup and do one or two eyelashes, yeah, and take off them glasses, and then she's not looking like Thelma, yeah, from Scooby Doo, yeah, she'll be alright.
Oh, that is so bad. I hate that, I honestly, because I think if, God forbid, but if I was her and you're cheating with women that look like that, that's what you want. That's what you're
And
fighting.
yeah, that's what you want. And the insecurity you create on me. So when you're coming here to tell me, baby, it's you that I want, yeah, are you sure? Because on that lineup, yeah, nobody looks like me.
Really.
I'm telling
That's
you now.
choosing to sneak around with. That's the choice you are making.
Exactly. And babes, yeah, remember, yeah, it wasn't the one person. It wasn't the one. But then that brings me back to the question because obviously she's come back and she said, yeah, we've worked it through, forgiven it, blah blah blah. God's working on him. That's warped as well. And I'm not trying to say that there's no power in the word of God or God can't work on people, but just to have that narrative, I will still say God is working on us, but I'm mad at his ass.
Yeah.
Like like so even when I was watching the body expert the body language experts, yeah, look at this, yeah, they were saying she's not happy
She's
because she's not happy. It seems like the way she was sitting, it was very uncomfortable.
who is she doing that? Who's that video for? As a
It
woman,
was for him.
why would you come out and do that video? He's
You've
asked us.
seen the, you've seen the meme where he wakes her up. It's like,
Yeah,
look, baby girl, come and support me on this video.
yeah, come
You know,
outside, you know,
yeah,
in the
it was
bedroom.
interesting actually. I saw like a body expert thing that one of my friends shared in group here,
Mm.
and he chose to wear the color purple. Yeah, people, it's not Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg color purple. Yeah, he chose to.
You're so sick, girls. Sorry.
Oh, shout out to the queens. Yeah, um, but he chose to wear purple. Purple is a color that represents loyalty, royalism,
Wow.
whatnot. You see what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
but
she's wearing a bonnet and a black thing.
like morning.
Yes, because if you're a woman that's over it or okay with it, yeah, she should have been, she's better off doing what Beyonce did, yeah,
Silence.
create an album, yeah,
Oh.
and just out the man on Lemonade, yeah,
Mm.
so that we all know there was a Becky with a good hair somewhere.
But
You, you,
I think, God forbid, if that, I would sit it out. I'd be silent. Beyonce never spoke on it. She did the Lemonade song, fair enough, whatever the album, but she never
yeah,
entertained it. Nobody spoke about it.
yeah,
Nobody
because you know what, yeah,
spoke
no,
about it.
because the thing, yeah, everything was okay. Beyonce's an artist, isn't it? Obviously, this woman's not an artist, so I can't compare her the same way. And Beyonce took her pain or whatever it was she was feeling. I don't want to talk for my friend. I don't like talking about my friends' businesses, you know.
If we talk about Beyonce, the friend.
You know what I used to do? Yeah, I still do it now and then. Actually, I still do it. It's just I haven't been away for a long time. When I used to go on holiday and I had to put my out of hours calendar thing, I normally put in the hills of Beyonce and Jay-Z as my annual leave.
This is why people think you're weird.
This is why, yeah, they're my friends.
Yeah, comment.
No,
We have no
but
comment.
basically, me is an artist, so she took that, and people didn't talk about it. And it's not that her music did not state that Jay-Z didn't do something. If you listen to the lyrics, you know he did something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even when he's done a few songs, he's
Mm,
responded
yeah.
with an apology of I can't believe I nearly lost my family, blah blah blah. Da, 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 da. It's not a case of like he's made Beyonce come and sit there. How can he even make the Queen sit there like that? Yeah, it's not the case that he's made Beyonce come and sit there and mug
Mm,
her off even more because I've already mugged you off. Yeah,
yeah.
like let you do what you need to do to me because you need to do what you need to do to me.
Mm,
Don't sit here and support me without you crucifying me. And that's cool. I feel like that's cool. But what he's done is he's held her hand, he's squished it right tight. So I feel like, and after that he's like, "Do you want to say something? Have you got anything to say, baby girl? Say it,
mad.
say it." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Well, God's worked on us, and he's a man of God. Man of God, where? Yeah, it will
Mad.
be the man of God, So I was just thinking, did she want to do this interview? And my answer is no.
I
I
don't
don't
think.
think she wanted to.
Dude,
But because of the
minute. What?
promotion that was coming,
It's
there was a
not.
book promotion.
Yeah.
There was a book promotion that was coming. So obviously we're doing things, isn't it? But
Mm,
one thing that I wanted to understand was, can relationships be restored after such a betrayal? Because this is public. Remember, these days, yeah, things don't even happen. This is why I don't like posting things,
mm,
Me, if I'm loving you, yeah, we're not loving on the social media. I
what?
get so irritated. If I'm loving you, I'm not posting you,
After marriage?
even after marriage, because you know what, yeah, evil eye is everywhere. You get a story that will disappear.
Yeah. But I don't know. I post Dan occasionally. Like you'll see him.
On his birthday.
Yeah, you'll see him on his birthday, and maybe a couple of times. I'm not like in your
You
face.
see, you see him on his birthday. You see him on Father's Day. Yeah, because
Yeah.
those posts are from the kids, and obviously we're appreciating you. I've got
Yeah.
one of my friends. She only posts her husband on like his birthday, and on Father's Day,
Yeah.
and
Well,
I thought, okay, that's fine, yeah, but I wouldn't do the whole every week with Bay posting, yeah, because
father.
it's just I've said this before on the podcast, yeah. It's now long to just go and take away pictures. So
Mm,
people can be asking me, what happened? Why don't you
I,
have your pictures of your husband
oh,
anymore?
that's
Or your
that's the
boyfriend?
yeah, yeah. And
Like,
that's what I say
we've
after.
got a friend who marked her body with the name, yeah. And then a couple of months later, the guy had even left and the post has all changed.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Belong to the street.
Yeah, that's a bit mad. I would never. Would you get a tattoo or someone's name? You don't even have. Do you have any tattoos? You don't have any tattoos.
Nah, mate, I'm tattooed for Christ.
Ugh. I've got 3 tattoos. I love tattoos. I love.
Oh, Michelle's got some crap tattoos, yeah, but we'll come up to
What are you
that. We'll come back to that. Michelle, you remember that tattoo that you got over at uni? And I'm like, so what was the point of getting that?
I've got one rubbish tattoo. I've got one rubbish tattoo. Me and my
Where
best
are
friend.
you showing me? Michelle came so proud, yeah. And I was just like, so what's
No,
the point of having that tattoo? And now
no,
I bet you your breast is too long for everyone to ever see it ever again.
you're a fool, Jenna.
Yeah,
I've
your
got
breast
one
was proper
tattoo.
dropped.
I've got one tattoo that I regret. So my one advice, which we're digressing massively, is never get a tattoo if someone just says, "Yeah, I'm gonna pay for you to get a tattoo," without planning for a tattoo, because that is one of my regrets. But I like my tattoo. I like
We'll
it.
come back to that. We'll come back to the body piercings and tattoos in another episode, yeah. And I'll just finish this girl here and then, yeah.
I'll tell you
I'll
what.
take
We're
I'll
not doing
take it back to. I'll take it back when we were 22 years old. I just fully saw about this tattoo the whole day at uni. She even stopped advertising it. No, so literally legit. Can
that.
relationships be restored after such a betrayal?
Oh,
I
I
think,
think, like I said, for me, it's a type of betrayal. Like I said, I
yeah.
would. There's nothing in me from when you tell me a girl, we've been together for 4 months, 3 months, 6 months. That's no way,
Mm,
because there's multiple lies. I don't know if
mm.
it's family, if it's
Every
up
time you went out, where were you going?
where you
It's
go.
just that level
No,
of I can't trust you. Oof, I can't
never,
trust you.
no way, no way.
People that do it, yeah, I don't know how they do it.
You have to
People that
forget.
do it, yeah,
You always have to forget.
people that do it, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they continue, and I don't know. I just don't know how they say, I'm just gonna carry on doing what I need to do because this is my marriage. Because obviously people take their vows very
That's
seriously,
what
right?
I was gonna say. Is it that whole thing of, and that's why I honestly believe at this age, God
Mm.
forbid, but if Dan did cheat and it was a one night
Oh
stand,
God forbid.
I would probably try and work it out, because I think, do you
You
know
have
what,
to.
we've been 10 years in, we're 2 kids in, like, do I really, I have to, I want to tell myself that at least I tried, um,
Mm, mm,
because of those vows, because I do believe in marriage, I do take
mm,
vows seriously. But like I said,
mm.
a long-standing relationship that he's had with this other person, no, I
Because
just,
remember,
nah,
Derrick had multiple, and they've been married for a while.
nah, that doesn't make sense. Multiple, so it's not even
Yeah.
just one, not just a slip up.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a slip up.
It's
On
choice.
his birthday, he spent it with another woman in a hotel, and he brought his friends, and the girls brought their friends.
This is upsetting me. And do you know what annoys me with that situation is, they
That's
all
setting your
would
spirit,
have known,
right?
Who he is. Yeah, how
This is
so?
and this is one thing I say to you. Yeah, I can't even trust guys' friends because they knew he was married. His friends obviously
That's
knew he's
it.
married.
Hey, and who he is. So they're looking at his wife like, what a mug.
This is what I mean. That's why I always
Nah,
say to girls, yeah, even if they come there parading you as if you're
I
the
know,
only
right?
person, yeah. And this goes out to a particular group of people in the world, yeah. It doesn't small place in they call themselves African giants. Even if they're parading you,
Oh, shut up.
it
She's talking about
girls,
Nigeria,
yeah,
for those that don't know. The giants of Africa.
yeah, they're giants. He can drink things that can really break your heart. Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, like literally, his friends were involved in
Oh,
what he was doing.
but what?
Because in the statement, with this girl, she says that he asked her to come out for the weekend for his birthday. They slept in the same room, and he even asked her to say, "Can you bring a couple of friends with you? I've got a few of my guy friends here."
But his friends don't owe the wife anything, though. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? Yeah, this is what. Nah, but it's still bad.
It's
Anyway, do you know what? It's still. I feel like it's bad. I feel like it's really disrespectful. If
yeah,
you've had a cup of tea in my house
I know, right? And I've
and you
cooked
look
for
at me,
you.
I cook for you.
Mm,
You understand what I mean? Yeah. I've
mm,
invited you to my man's birthday. Like, hey, I'm doing something for your friend. Da, 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 da. And then you're out there,
entertain.
whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not good. It's not good behavior. Yeah. I think I think with women, it's like we would. I've never cheated on anybody. Yeah. I,
Have you thought
I
about?
what cheating?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not in me. If I'm gonna cheat, if I see somebody, yeah,
Mm,
if I see somebody, and they're talking to me, and I know there's a lot of like question marks around the person, and I know they that I could be potentially tempted to look elsewhere. I
mm,
just don't dealing with them.
which
I
makes sense.
just don't. I just don't because what's the point? Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
Mm,
because either way, I'm gonna end up like breaking up with them or separating from them, and
yeah.
then not being able to. not being able to go with them
Mm.
to that next level. And if they're falling in love and I'm not falling in love, because you know what, I'm seeing somebody else that's more my type here in the song of Swati, and that's my type, that's my type. Yeah, there's no point of me starting something off with somebody
Mm.
that I know I could, and I don't want to hurt nobody. But
Yeah.
some people say to you, I didn't plan to cheat. It just happened, because you've seen them office affairs, innit?
Yeah.
Where that work husband now brings you a cup of tea.
Can I tell you
Boom.
a funny story?
Uh, you go and you had a work husband.
Hell to the no. I'm a good
Ah,
married, I'm a good married wife. But Dan, about a year ago, he came home and he's like, I'm just gonna tell you this now. That I had to put someone in their place because someone basically tried to call herself Dan's work wife, and Dan
oh,
said that she started telling people just as a joke, and
yeah.
she's like an older woman, older African lady, but Dan was like,
Mhm.
listen, that can't get back to Michelle, because if she heard that, she would like literally lose her crap. So like literally, you've got to stop saying that. You've got to stop saying that, because yeah, like literally, I don't really play with work wives or work husbands. So you did the right thing, basically.
So Michelle, you're gonna go and fight some auntie who's 60.
No, I
Auntie,
didn't know she was an
auntie
auntie.
Bumi.
But Sheila, imagine it got back to you. Dan's got a work wife. It got back to you within our field, and someone says, "Yeah, I'm Dan's work wife." What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say?
I'll
As
be
my,
like, I'll be like, what? I
come on,
reject you.
yeah, you better come and stand in it.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Right
there's no
here,
such thing. Take that out of your
yeah,
mind.
no work wives here, no work husbands here, no work wives.
No,
Thank you.
it can't run. It can't run. But
No, it can't.
people use those terms loosely, don't they? And not knowing that it can have a lot of
The power of
implications.
the tongue, the power of the tongue.
Here we go. This
Self
is Michelle's favorite part of her
prophecy.
Christianity.
Yeah, Christianity or psychology, self-fulfilling prophecy, where you keep on
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
something and then it
yeah,
becomes, yeah, self-fulfilling
yeah,
prophecy.
yeah.
Or
Fact,
power of the tongue, you manifest it. You keep on saying it enough, it comes to
fact,
pass.
facts. I agree with that
Yeah.
100%. Agree with that. I agree with that. Um, I think certain things have to be questioned, though, isn't it? Personally, for me, um, I don't think I would. I don't never say never, because you know what? Today you could be doing something else, yeah. But
Mm.
I've never in these 30 something, in these 25 years I've been alive.
25 plus what, 18?
In this 25, you're an idiot, yeah. In this 25, years or so that I've been alive, I've never been one to cheat.
Mm.
But I can't, I don't want to sit here and sound so self-righteous, yeah. But I
Mm.
don't. If I picked somebody, if I picked something, I've picked you in it. So I'm not gonna really be here cheating.
Yeah.
But I've seen people actually, yeah, that were, no, I'm not a cheat. I'll never cheat. But somebody put it on them at work,
A
and
girl or a boy? Your friend, the girl or the boy?
this person is a female, yeah.
Wow.
Somebody put it on her, and she was talking about, like, I'm really having daydreams about this guy. When
Wow.
I'm with my husband, I'm thinking about this guy. I've
Wow.
known people that have had real time affairs, yeah, real time affairs that have lasted for 1 year.
So what was going on at home though? What was going on in the marriage? Were they happy? Well, obviously.
Well, what was happening is, well, she was coming home and the husband hadn't cooked the foods, like, to help her out a little bit,
Mm.
like, doing most of the work. And I'm telling you now, yeah, it's that person who's there for you emotionally. And you know what? Let this be a lesson learned, yeah. You've got to make the home comfortable. It, this goes for both sexes.
Mm.
You've got to make the person comfortable at home, innit? To avoid them cheats. If your band is saying to you, no, my wife is perfect, she's done nothing wrong, like this DJ guy is saying, yeah, then you know what, yeah? Am I going to ask the question, are you just a sex addict?
Mm.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I still.
Because if somebody is doing everything right and you're here proclaiming that no, that she's done nothing wrong, she's the perfect woman, as he has still continued to proclaim, yeah, she it's not on her, blah blah blah. Is it something that then you are saying, I have an issue? I have an issue with being faithful. I have an issue with controlling myself. I am a sex addict.
But
What is it?
if she's that perfect, then actually you shouldn't be. I don't believe that the whole, even if you're a sex addict, why can't you have sex with your wife so many times?
Maybe she's got a headache.
Well, maybe then she's not perfect for you. You know, if her drive
Because she has a,
doesn't meet your drive, if her sex drive doesn't meet your sex drive, then actually
yeah.
she's not perfect for you. You know that
Really?
well that whole that word perfect, I don't know, for me that just means all in all, and I believe that nobody is perfect. I think that
Yeah.
every relationship, everybody has to make what's that word, where they're not perfect, but then you have to give them, oh God,
Benefit of the doubt. Or
not
pampering.
not pampering, but you have to compromise. Compromise, that's the word I'm looking for. So nobody is
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, there's certain, I had a list of, the type of guy that I would have ended up with. Dan's probably got like
Yeah.
9 out of 10 out of that list. I don't know if 10 out of 10.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, he's got a strong 9, but I don't know, is there going to be a 10-10? Probably not. And I think maybe
Nobody.
nobody.
Even that film that we watched, Why Did They Get Married, always talks about the 80% and the 20. So clearly stating that you can get 80, but you're always gonna have the missing 20,
Yeah,
and you've got to be okay with that.
and that's it. So for him to say that she's perfect, that's not him being honest with himself, because she's not perfect. If she was perfect, you wouldn't have stepped outside. And that's no
Mm, mm,
criticism of her. That's nothing on her. That's not her doing. That's him and
mm,
expectations of this perfect one,
mm.
or what she needs to look like or be doing. But I think there can be ways back from cheating, but like I said, for
Yeah,
me personally, it depends on what kind of cheating. And
I think I think there can be a way back. If I've always said that I can, it will be hard, yeah. But
mm,
I always think about how the person is coming back. If
yeah,
a person
oh,
is coming back with, you know,
genuine,
humility,
yeah,
genuineness, not cockiness.
mm,
What's it? The body expert that was looking at this interview between
DJ.
him and his wife. They were saying that he wasn't even remorseful most
He was,
parts.
he
That
was.
he got he wasn't. You don't think he was? Yeah.
No, and I keep on saying back to this whole concept of this video. Like I said, if it was that deep, I wouldn't even address it. I wouldn't address it to the
Yeah.
audience. Who would be? If I was her, I would not. There's no way on earth, even if I'd forgiven him, there's no way on earth I'm coming to
I'm
put my,
coming online. Yeah.
for what? For who? For his
Yeah.
brand? Because he's
Yeah.
doing it for, to tell people, look, she's forgiven me. We're okay. Like everything's good. But that's not
Yeah.
true for her healing. She didn't want to be there. She wouldn't have said, okay, if that wasn't her idea, let's go and do a video. Let's own up. Let's tell them. Let's show
Yeah.
them change.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
I agree
him.
with you.
There's
That
no,
that was all him. That was all for his promotion,
yeah.
wasn't it?
He's asked her to do it 110% for his
Yeah.
business. And that's
She
just
did it.
horrible.
That he's asked her to do it. But that's
Yeah,
the business that pays the bills.
yeah.
And
But
I think she's got a book coming out as well, by the way. So I guess they can both make money from each other.
the detriment of your self, like, respect and happiness.
Sis, I wasn't there when they were discussing it before she got one on her head. So don't come for me.
I'm not coming for you, sis. Don't worry. It's just a question.
Yeah.
Seriously, but I
All I know is when I go to bed, yeah, I've just got my little finger do rag hat on. Yeah.
too much, man. I really
No, it
do feel
is.
strong and passionate about that. Like, I really
Mm.
feel for her. Because as well, then I heard as well that people on social media were coming for her looks and trying to drag
Yeah,
her.
yeah. I mean, they were
She's
supportive of that, but they were like, how can she? And they think this is what's made him look worse because he's let his wife come like that, but she's
that's it.
saying this is who I am, blah blah blah. And why I brought up the point of like, if you look at the people he's been with, they don't resemble anything she is.
No, that's
So it's
nuts.
I'm gonna have that insecurity in me as your wife, as your woman, to be like,
Mm,
so all those people that you
and not
like they
like.
don't are not like me. They're not looking like me at all. So it's one of those things. But it's weird. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. It's a real, real weird one. But I just don't understand how some things would be.
Mm,
Some things would be. But one thing that I do know is I'm not trying to be caught on a cheat.
yeah. No, definitely
Because
not.
I'm not trying to be coming on Instagram and saying to people, look, I'm holding his hand or he's holding my hand
You
tightly
know,
like this.
I would break glass on your head before I let you
If-
go on any video. Yeah, let me tell you that now.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it Insta live.
I will break glass on your head. Ping.
Oh, I don't think. One thing I do think though, I do. I'm always going to ask the questions. Do people use their situations or their platforms um, to manipulate things? Because do you think in this case, this guy was at a place where he could manipulate women?
Yeah, and he
Mm,
used it to get women, and that
mm,
whole, and you're right. It says a lot about the woman.
mm,
Remember, we've done this before about coming to you as a woman, but it says a lot about the woman who were knowing, they knew who he was. He was,
yes.
they knew
Yeah.
spoke on. Where's the draw? What are they getting out of the situation?
But some women are just like, look here, I don't care. This life is
They're about
hard. So then, yeah, it's like it's doing what I'm doing, and whatever is buying them for their silence, obviously they need it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Obviously they. And that Derek wasn't a bad looking guy, 3 weeks ago when I didn't know about this, but now I don't see him as good looking anymore.
It's just like he's not.
Um,
He's trash. Men are trash. We're bringing it back. Start the
no and no, are we? Okay,
I'm
so the question is Michelle's bringing it.
I'm bringing it
Guys,
back.
don't listen to Michelle. Don't listen to Michelle about men are trash. She's married,
Bringing
yeah.
it back.
Don't listen. She's doing what Beyonce did to all the women back in the
I
day.
know. I'm gaslighting. I'm sorry, guys.
Don't listen to her. Men are not trash.
I know I'm
Men are
bringing
not trash,
it back
yeah.
while I'm happily
But
married. Okay, I'll
men are
take it.
not trash, but I'm saying NAS. NAS. If you know
Ah,
what that means, you know what
those
that
that
means,
don't
yeah.
know.
If you know what it, if you don't want, if you want to know what it means, just inbox me. If you have my number, just text me and say, Shills, what's NAS, yeah? And I'll let you know. Yeah.
Nah,
But I will bring it back because the men are trust. You know what I've seen though, yeah? A lot of people on the social media have really said, nah, this guy has just done it. I feel like he's done out here. Yeah. As
yeah.
they say in London, you're done out here, bruv. Yeah.
Mm.
Because you've actually gone and destroyed your own brand.
But I wonder, we say that, Shills, but I wonder if we were to go and check now how many followers he's got, I wonder how
Mm.
many he's still got.
I'm gonna check now because you know what? I'm on the internet.
Yeah,
I'm on
quickly
the
got.
internet. I'm on the internet.
Yeah.
Derek. Oh, it's still got his blue tick.
He's still
He's
got his.
now got he's now got 1.3 million followers, yeah, and
I
that's
hope he
dropped
hasn't got more.
significantly. Huh?
Oh my God. I hope he hasn't got more.
No, it's dropped
Oh,
significantly.
it dropped. Oh, good.
Yeah, it's dropped. Even on his Facebook, it's dropped significantly. Because one of my friends follows him on
Mm,
Facebook, and you know what the joke was this year? He did a video addressing his own mistakes. Is he
don't even
okay?
don't even get me started. Well, I've still
Is
got
he
I've still got 18 of my friends who follow him.
in it? I've still got 24 followers that follow him. Are they all right? Nancy, why are you still following him?
Why you said no names? What's the matter with you?
No, I can say Nancy's name. She'll beat me up, but she'll forgive me.
Uh,
Like he's lost it a little bit here, man. He's lost it. You know when guys have you, yeah, and then they fumble. It's like, okay, the game's over. Yeah.
yeah,
Back to the next one. Now, definitely, I do think he used his stage to manipulate and to take advantage of other people.
yeah.
So it wasn't really great. I didn't really agree with that. Can we trust men? I think you can still trust men. because
Yeah.
not all men are the same.
Not all
Not
men.
everybody is Derek.
Mm.
If you're looking for a nice, well, hopefully this guy doesn't let me down. There's another guy who's a nice relationship guru expert. His name is Steven. Let me see if I can get him up here. He hasn't had no scandal around his name. Am I promoting his brand? Am I promoting his brand?
I don't know.
Um,
I haven't heard his surname
uh,
yet, so yeah, you're not.
yeah, Stefan Speaks. He's a self-love, relationships, and gods. But he has 1.8 million followers. He says helping you receive love, healing, and a certified relationship coach, best-selling author and speaker. So if you want to follow him, you can follow him because
Mm.
he's had no scandal around his name and he's got a beard. So beard gang, check check.
Beard gang.
I'm so crazy. On that note, should we call it a day, call it a morning, and
Yeah.
let me put it on the day? Guys, men are not trash,
They're not.
ladies, and
I
men,
take
you
it
are
back.
not trash. I'm not one of those people that subscribes to saying, oh, you're kings, because I'm not going to say it. Yeah,
Mm.
you're mere men. So treat your women like queens.
Exactly. Just do.
All right, on that, what do
Yeah.
we want to know? Can it be restored?
It
Why
can.
do people cheat?
Mm.
Yeah. Can it be restored? Will you forgive a cheat? Are men trash? Or you know what? Is it just one man out of the bag here? And oof, this is where I say, if you've got a good man, just thank God.
I know, right? We love
Yeah,
you,
if
Dad.
you we love you, Dan. Dan is our man. If you've got a good man, if you've got a good woman, just say I'm pleased with that. But
Mm.
sleep with one eye open because you just never know.
Oh
When
God,
they say they're going to football or to Tanisha's house, yeah,
I
it
know,
could
right?
be something else, yeah. So,
Just
guys, go show, close us out, man.
no. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, catch us on all the socials and do get back to us. Let us know. Um, let us know how it's gone, and give us the feedback. Do you think, is there a difference in the cheating? Can it be restored? What do we think of this DJ? Are people still going to follow him? Do you still follow him? Are you one of Schiller's 23? Let us know.
24.
24.
Just, just saying. Yeah, 24. I want to know who stopped following him following this. Actually, that will be interesting. But okay. On that note, we're gonna end it, guys, and we'll catch you next weekend. Let us know what you want us to discuss, talk about, and share. But have a great week ahead of you. Have a great weekend. Oh, and by the way, it's Easter weekend. How can we forget to say Happy Easter to everybody that celebrates it? To those who are thinking of Christ, to those who are eating Easter bunnies, imagine. To those, and that's Michelle. Michelle's buying Easter eggs and
I've
bunnies.
got my Terry's chocolate orange already.
Yeah, I actually got my niece's Easter eggs already. I've got them last weekend. But yeah, guys, have a great Easter, and yeah, take care.
Take care, guys. Bye.
I would have sang a song from church, but I'll leave it for this time round.
Yeah, please do.
He's alive.
Right, we'll cut that out, yeah?
See you later. Bye. All right, coolio.